hurt my front diff actuator in my 2019 Toyota Tacoma, and come time, I'm just sick of the light, so we're going to change it out today. However, it's a little bit more difficult on this truck because I have a rough country 6-inch bracket lift, and the bracket is in the way of the actuator. So I haven't really seen many videos out there on doing this repair with the 6-inch lift because the bracket, it's right in the way. So I'm going to look and find the easiest way to do this. I don't think there's enough clearance to drop the actuator out of the way because of the bracket. There's just not enough clearance. So we'll see. But this is my truck. It's a wide body. A lot of people love it. I get stopped on the road a lot. But I'll show you some videos of how I'm going to go about repairing this thing. Let me show you what I mean too. If you ever get this, unfortunately, I didn't know about that plastic bracket, and I jacked my truck up. And when I jacked my truck up, I did it right on that plastic piece, on the diff actuator itself, and I heard a crack. Well, water got in there, and now, you see that? I got a failure, and the switch won't work anymore, and you see it wants to go in full-wheel drive right now. And then it says I got a failure. Let's see if I can get it to do it. Yeah, usually it'll say no 4x4 mode or something like that. But anyways, we're gonna fix that today. Okay guys, so we've got to the shop and we're gonna set up now. Normally I use my lift, but my car is taken apart. It's actually right above the camera. Now, sometimes this can be easier on the ground anyways, because we can manipulate the truck and use a jack and stands and keep it close to the ground. That way we can kind of work, use the truck in our advantage. Hey, so I just got the front diff apart for an actuator replacement. If you have a 6-inch rough country, this is probably the easiest way to do this. All right, so we're basically going to go and remove that front differential. And you can see my brackets are removed. I've got the new differential, or the new actuator in place. And I've just pretty much left the drive shaft in place, and I've got a friend giving me a hand, and he's you know, we've removed that just the bolt out of this differential bracket here and just lifted it up. And then once I let all the oil, a lot of oil is going to come out of it, and then there's sealant, and you want to just cinch it down and then wait a little bit. So we'll get it back in place, and then I can tighten it back up once I let it skin up, and then get the truck back together. Let me show you what it looks like with the repair all done, finalized, everything in place, and how difficult, on a difficulty level, what it's like, what it took. All right, so if you want to take a look, it's very easy to hurt that part. As you see, it sticks down right there. And I jack up my truck right here. Use this sometimes to lift it. And you can see it's right there. But fresh, not leaking. We have no leaks on the floor. This is the next day. And whew, very, very happy to be able to repair that. Because now I have 4-wheel drive. And the skid plate came off. Remember, we lifted the differential, that front axle up and back essentially. The skid plate was out of the way. We removed the skid plates. There's a vent tube on there that we made sure that we connected, and there it is. But be careful if you lift your truck up, man. God, I cracked that housing. You can't buy this cover itself. Alright, this is my Tacoma, my 2019 TRD Pro. I have a rough country 6-inch lift. I have Vortex remote reservoirs. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, rough country, but let me tell you, this kit, I've seen many different bracket kits. If you look at the thickness of this bracket compared to some out there, it's pretty nice. I've had no complaints. I've taken this thing off-road. My axles are in good shape. You can see the angle of my CVs. It's not harsh. It came with this knuckle. A lot of people are like, you didn't change your upper control arms. Well, the knuckles came with the kit, are designed to use with that stock upper. But I do plan to get an upper that is like a simulate stock. SPCs are pretty nice. I'll probably put some of those on there. But I've got some sliders. She's sitting on 37s. These are 37 by 13.5 by 17s on SCS Gen 5s. 17 by 9, I believe. Negative 38 offset. We've got some rock lights. They work good when I'm off-roading. She's got some bow tour. These are fiberglass bedsides from Advanced Fiberglass Concepts. And it's wrapped. Just put a vinyl wrap on it. You can see the blue, the difference in blue, because this is actually painted. I had to reuse it. But you can see my wrap job. I've also blacked out my interior. All of my interior is blacked out. No more chrome. I have a carbon steer wheel I'm going to do an install on soon. It's got the leather seats. Some TRD. I also have the sunroof. These are the switches for my lights. Remote mount switches. I don't know if you guys are into bikes. I have BMW bikes too. This is my BMW S1000RR. I'll do a video on her too. Carbon fiber wheels. And this is my XR. Anyways, that's it in a nutshell. We got the Toyota 4-wheel drive all working again. Super happy about the light not flashing in my face. If you're paranoid or you just hate that kind of thing, then that's why we repair it, because we want it to be right. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe so that I may do more of these videos for you and get better at it, because I need to improve. Thank you. Bye-bye.